set you free, we undeniable. We undeniable. We undeniable. We undeniable. Swollen like I hit a beat high with a Boeing 737 with my arms to the heavens like drop zone to the block's gone. Can't you tell we ran up out of option? We undeniable. We undeniable.
Hey, I'm fucking with y'all, man. It's the sexiest man alive, and I'm back. Now, I normally don't make videos about other teams. I don't do that. But however, today I made an exception. And there's only one reason why. Well, there's a couple of reasons why, but I'm going to get to the whole point of this in a minute. So, the Golden State Warriors were down 3-1 to the Thunder, came back and won the series. No secret. And I want to congratulate Golden State Warriors fans for being the 10th team to come back down 3-1. It's not easy. It's not something that can be done, but you guys did it. You showed a lot of resiliency. You showed a lot of heart on the court, and you guys showed a lot of you guys show that you really can get it done. Real talk. And another thing I want to address. I went to the bar about 2 or 3 days ago. Well, 2 days ago, because I was having me some wings. And anyways, besides me and the waitress, everybody else was a Warriors fan in there in the bar. And there was a lot of Golden State fans in there, by the way. So I'm not questioning that. However, I started complaining about some of the calls that were being made on the court that were favoring the Warriors, particularly Draymond Green, the dirtiest player in the game. He was committing fouls down the stretch, and they were not calling it, and I felt that the game was a little rigged, and I was a little bit pissed about it. Salty, I guess you could say. So the Warriors fans that heard me started telling everybody, hey, that Rockets fan over there is salty. So they started chanting, salty bitch, salty bitch, salty bitch, and they started chanting at me. So I just said, okay, whatever. And then I asked these fools, politely, might I add, let me see your California identification driver's license. I want to see that you're from California. And none of them gave me, well, take that back. 3 or 4 of them gave me show me their ID. And I looked at it and it said, California, the state of California. I said, okay, so I'll let you make it. I don't care what city you're from. If your state says Cali, to me, that's justifiable. You're Warriors fans. Now, to the rest of the motherfuckers in the bar that were talking shit, I asked these fools politely, might I add, will you please show me your driver's license? I don't want your number. I don't want your address. I just want to look at the state. You can cover the whole card. I want to see it say California on that motherfucker. They couldn't show me it. Why? Because they knew, and I knew, that they're not from California, that they're from fucking Texas. And they're rooting for the Warriors, which tells me that they're not Golden State fans, and that they are not true Warriors fans. They're bandwagoners. Those specific individuals. Not targeting anybody else. Now, I went to Buffalo Wild Wings for just maybe like 20 minutes as I just got back. It's late. It's like 12:30. It's like 12:30 at night. I just really went there to go get some sauce. So I went to pick up the sauce, and now I'm on the way back home right now. I received a text from a waitress, and she said, hey, those Warriors fans are in here again, the same ones you got into it with. And I said, yeah, what about it? She said, they're calling you, they're asking me, where's that faggot punk Rocket salty fan bitch ass motherfucker at? And I said, hey, You tell them punk ass motherfuckers the next time they put my name in their mouth to show that California identification card with it, because those bitches wouldn't even show me their card. Which tells me that they're the ones that are really the salty bitch motherfuckers, because they couldn't show me their fucking ID card when I specifically asked them for it. How hard is it to flip your ID up and cover the whole thing and say, look, it says California, that's where I'm from? Because that's what the other people did. The 4 or 5 individuals said, look, I'm really from California, look. Okay, cool. If somebody asked me in Cali and I was rooting for the Rockets, show me your Texas ID, I would pull it out and show them my Texas ID. They couldn't show me their California ID to tell me they're a bunch of fake, phony motherfuckers. So they're calling me a salty faggot punk bitch, but yet they couldn't even have the balls to show me their identification to prove their fanhood. They couldn't show me shit. But yet I'm the salty punk bitch? No, no sir. You're the salty punk bitch. And this is going on the restaurant page. So I know they're subscribed to it or whatever, they are following the restaurant. They're going to see this video. So for all you individuals that were calling me a faggot punk salty bitch, you're the faggot salty punk bitch because you couldn't show me an ID card. So I'm the one that's salty because I was saying there were some fouls on the court that were going in favor of Golden State down the stretch, and I felt like there was. And Draymond Green has been getting away with a lot of hard fouls. He should have been suspended for Game 6, and even Warriors fans knows it's the truth. He kicked Durant in the head. He's kicked Steven Adams in the balls. He's kicked James Harden in the balls. But yet he still seems to avoid the suspension. It doesn't make any sense. But nonetheless, let's take away the negative part of this video, which is almost the whole video I was talking about. Congratulations to Warriors fans, the true ones, like Chris Crap, Frank Gambler, Danny Golden. There's some other Golden State fans on here too as well. If I didn't mention your name, I apologize. I'm not thinking at the moment. I just barely got home. I'm tired. Had some errands to run, and then I just went to go pick up some Buffalo Wild Wings, saw some on the way home. But Warriors fans know that they have some bandwagoners in there, and I know they're going to say the same thing about some of my sports teams. Hey, I guess every sports team has them, you know, and especially if you're winning and you're successful, then of course the bandwagoners come out of nowhere, especially if they're living in Cali but they never rooted for the Warriors, or they lived in the Golden State area but they just never were into basketball, but all of a sudden since the Warriors been winning they decided to buy Stephen Curry jersey, and that's cool, whatever. But to these specific fans that were calling me the names they were calling me, they couldn't show me their ID. Because if you had nothing to worry about and I'm calling you out on your fanhood, you should be able to at least show me the state that it says on that card. You couldn't do it because you knew it wasn't going to say California on there, and you knew that I was going to have the upper hand in this argument by making my argument more legit by calling you a fake fan, and it would have been legit. I would have my argument. Of course, the females said a little thing under their breath, was calling me ugly and stuff. When the man that they were with, their dudes were all gangster, tatted up, ugly, fat-looking mother. I know I'm a big dude, but these were like fat, nasty-looking motherfuckers. And they didn't even like their hair was all in disarray. Some of them needed a haircut. Some of them had no hair on their head. And they having the nerve to call me an ugly motherfucker when they're the ones that look like shit. So to get away from all this perspective, it's funny how they go to the waitress and start running their mouths about me, but when they were in my motherfucking face, they couldn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Show me your identification, your California ID motherfucking driver's license, and show me that it says you're from California. I don't care if it says LA, San Diego, Sacramento, San Bernardino, San Francisco. I don't care. Show me your California identification driver's license. I want to see that motherfucker say California on it. If it don't say California, man, don't even talk to me. Don't message me. Don't say shit to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how you became a fan last year or the year before that. Don't tell me shit. I don't want to hear it, dude. Don't tell me nothing until I see that California ID badge. Don't tell me shit. I don't want to hear it. I ain't gonna listen to you if you ain't got it. So anyways, I got my Texas ID. Where's yours? You feel me? I can prove my Rockets fanhood. I can prove my shit. I don't even need an ID badge to do it, but I can prove it. These guys, they're all in the bar talking shit to me, but they have no proof that they're Warriors fans other than a Stephen Curry jersey that they just so happen to wear. They can't show me their identification because they know that they're fake and phony, because they're from another state of the state of Texas, rooting for another team that they know nothing about other than this year or maybe the last 2 or 3 years. To me, that's some phony shit there. But anyways, congratulations to Golden State. You did your thing. To the real fans out there in California doing y'all's thing. Or maybe y'all moved out of Cali and live in another state, but you used to live in Cali. Hey, man, all things to you. But to the other motherfuckers, man, you get nothing from me. You get nothing from me. All right? Golden State Warriors did their thing, and they took care of business, man. They dominated my Rockets in the first round, 4-1. And, you know, people have been asking me, the Rockets going to make some moves in the offseason. I believe so. I mean, there's a lot. There's like 15 top free agents right now. I was just looking at on Google. And a lot of unrestricted free agents. So, to be honest with you, there's a lot of candidates we can go after. My interest right now is Nicholas Batum to help the bench scoring. And also, I would like to see us get maybe another big man, you know. And maybe bring back Jeremy Lin. I don't have a problem with Jeremy Lin coming off. We need some, like, depth in the bench. But if we can get Conley Jr. or Al Horford as our starting, like, 2 of our starting 5, we're going to be lethal. Al Horford at center, Josh Smith at the power forward, Trevor Ariza at small forward, James Harden at the shooting guard, and Mike Conley Jr. at the point guard. We bring Patrick Beverly off the bench. Tell me that ain't lethal. So anyways, it's the sexiest man alive in the universe, and I'm officially signing out this motherfucker.